Hello, everybody. Whew. I am nervous as all get out, but welcome everyone to Total War Rome Remastered. My name is HForHavoc. Hope everyone's doing well today. The chats across the board are just flying by, so apologies if I miss anything. I know everyone is excited for this. I am terribly excited as well. So again, welcome everybody. We're gonna spend a couple of hours today here checking out the game, looking at all the features. We will start out with the Brutii, just to give you a heads up. But one thing I want to do is show you some of the features. We're gonna kind of spend a little bit of time going over the UI, going over extra things like that. So if you have any questions, be sure to drop them in the chat. And also, if you have any questions, I know there will be a few of the CA employees in chat. So without further ado, we are here in the Imperial Campaign kind of selection screen. As you can see, updated UI. It's pretty awesome. We have all of the main factions unlocked for us from the get-go. We have all sorts of things we can do. Good lord. Same thing, arcade battles is going to be your typical same. Realistic governors, no battle time limit, follow characters, all that stuff. We're not going to do any of that. We're not going to do any of that. But one of the things that I would like to point out is that we do have this Modifiers tab, right? And this is one of the big things that I know a lot of people will appreciate, is that you can have everything under the old school way, just updated to kind of 4K stats, classic, or you could go the remastered. And as you can see here, this has a whole bunch. The remaster covers a lot of stuff, a lot of balancing things. For the most part, it is the same game as Rome 1, but it is definitely, there's definitely some improvements. Unit balancing for one, between classic and remastered. Let's take a look at that just real quick. Unit stats are identical. If you do the classic under remastered, they've been rebalanced. I don't know the technicalities of that all, so you'll have to apologize for that. Battles are one of the biggest things that I think have really changed. And let's see, I want to make sure. Okay. So battles, one of the biggest differences is that they've included a lot of the modern Total War features. So your camera works in much the same way that it does in some of the earlier or some of the later ones. The ability to alt drag your units, the ability to shift click to draw routes, all of that have been added into Rome 1 battles, making things much more easier, especially for someone such as myself. But one of the cool things also is that night battles are now included into the Rome 1 base game. So as long as your leading general has that trait, you will be able to fight night battles in original Rome. Good lord, I can't even keep track of everything that's coming in. As we move on, so as you can see, effects rain on flaming objects, reinforcement availability, and then the balance and auto-resolve battles, those have been changed. Flaming projectiles are less effective. Reinforcements will not be delayed, which I'm a little iffy about, but we'll keep it on remastered because I want those night battles. I want those. Those are pretty important. In the campaign, we have things such as ambushes have a larger area of effect. The effect of squalor on public order is capped. I know that was an issue later in like the late game. Taverns provide bonuses to law and health. Unit upkeep are deducted from the faction treasury rather than the recruiting settlement's income. The enslave option distributes slaves to all settlements, even those without a governor. Disaster area of effect is more accurately calculated. Mercenaries can be retrained, and a higher probability of characters gaining academic traits in settlements with an academy. There is no, I saw Aerial Gamer, there is no multiplayer campaign. That is not included in this. In-turn mechanics, as you'll see, if there are any unread messages, it'll kind of give us a warning sign in the UI, so that way we can be like, oh hey, we forgot something. I really enjoy that. That's pretty crucial to me. We have new diplomacy things. Diplomats have additional options when negotiating. Faction relations are rebalanced for more consistent negotiations. We'll go into that once we get into it, but that's one of the pretty cool things. And then merchants and trade. In the remaster, you now have the Medieval 2 merchant system. It operates almost exactly the same as it does in Medieval 2. So this will be really interesting. I really do love the mechanics of the merchant and the trade. So that's going to be your difference. Again, you could have everything over to classic. You could pick and choose what you wanted to do, but we're going to keep everything over in the remastered because this is the remastered preview. We're going to start as the Brutii. We're going to do hard. I'll probably use some things. That's fine. We'll live with it. You guys can tell me how good or not good I am. We'll be good. Let's go ahead and start the campaign. I'm not technically sure if I'm allowed to show you the intro, so we're just going to skip over it. That stinks, but that's okay. There is no co-op campaign. Correct. There is multiplayer. So there's good with that. We do have some new intros, but I'm not sure if it's something that I could show. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me turn the FPS. Actually, we'll keep the FPS filter thing on, so that way you guys can see the performance level of this. I am currently playing in 1440p windowed. It can go up to 4K, and I've played on my 4K screen, and it is very, very nice. We are, of course, only streaming in 1080p because reasons. So here we go. This is almost exactly the same. Really, really cool. Looks fantastic when we look up. We have redone icons all across the board, new UI structure, all of that nature. But let's just get right into it. And if I have anything that I can catch, I'll definitely show a lot of this stuff off. We're gonna turn up the music just a little bit to make sure everything's well balanced. This operates a lot of the same way. So if you're familiar with the systems, then you will be familiar with this game in general. So for instance, in Tarentum, we're gonna go ahead, and one thing that I really like is your new settlement breakdown, settlement details and all that stuff. It's been really condensed. It's been completely reworked, but it's still very much the old school. But one thing that I really like, you can see here, we have our settlement income. And if I go and add something, it'll give me kind of my economic breakdown. So that really gives us a good idea. Now I'm going to go with a trader because actually we're going to go with paved roads first. That's going to give us the most money. Then I'm going to go with the trader because I really want to bring out that merchant faction really quickly. So we'll get that going there. And in Croton, I don't think the mine is actually going to be the best thing to do. Nah, just kidding. It will be. Then we'll go get the merchant there. Again, we're going to get merchants early. It's a good Medieval 2 strategy. There we go. But one of the cool things, we can rotate a map. I'm going to show off all these things, so you'll have to be a little patient with me if it's not exactly your cup of tea. Oh, I don't need to show that stuff. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Apologies. Pro streamer here. Pro streamer, everybody. Ignore everything. There we go. Okay. So one of the cool things that we can do now is, for instance, let's take a look at our income, which is, I forgot where income is in general. There we go. So if we look at our financial overview, we will see that trade, we're getting 361 from trade, so it's not too much. Let's kind of mess with the economic situation of the Scipii because I don't really like them. So the new thing about diplomats in this game is that you now have a trade embargo. So with any faction that you are trading with, you can stop it. That does hurt your reputation, as we're about to see up here. It will also hurt your relationship. These are two new factors that you now have in diplomacy. And it's basically a lot like the new games. I mean, it's really cool what they've done to really bring this up to scale. You also have a strength comparison right here. Welcome, friend of Rome. What do you need to talk about? We're gonna call you a trade embargo. A proposal balance. I like that. It's like they can say no. So let's go ahead and do that. As you can see, it hurt our relationship with them. It hurt our reputation in general, but they no longer have access to our trade. We'll see if that has any economic or military repercussions here in just a little bit. But yeah, it is important. I saw in there, it is important to remember that this is a remaster, not a remake. So there will be so many things that will be very much the same. One thing we can do here is we can change our taxes. So we're gonna get to very high taxes there. We can totally afford it. And we're gonna go ahead and get some ponies in there as well. And I think we can totally bump that up. That's a little iffy. We'll have to keep an eye on that, but we're trying to get some things started right from the get-go. I got my diplomat over there. Let's get our spy exploring a little bit, because I am just gonna siege this place down. I guess it depends on what chat wants to do. Let's get, and we can't reach there. No. That's okay. There's not much else we can do. Do you guys, we could do some faction breakdown stuff. I can show you some more things that are new, or we can just go straight to the intern. What would you guys like to do? Look at some more new things or intern it? Intern battles, intern new combat. Oh shoot. Okay, so we're gonna go into let's look at some cool new things that we can do here first. This is the new faction overview screen. As you can see, it gives us our faction overview. All of these things have been redrawn, whatever you want to call it, to fit everything. We have our rankings in all of the systems right here available. We have all the information we need right here. We have our current mission, victory conditions, etc., etc. We have our current standings. All of this, again, is going to look very, very new, or very, very old, but updated. But one of the two new features that I really, really like is move followers and your agent hub. So with move followers, we can take our general, Amulius Brutus, and we can see here that there are 2 followers from other faction, or from other members that we can take. We have our faction leader, Tiberius Brutus, and our faction heir. But what I want to do is I'd really like for this dude to have drill master and quartermaster. Those are some pretty big benefits to have. So what we can do is we can select both of those. This little 1 means how many turns it's going to take for the character to get over there, and we're just going to hit confirm, and in that next turn he will have both of those followers. It's a really simple way, you know, like the old school of having to move people together. Now they could be worlds apart and you can manage and merge those followers, but it'll take longer. So just a heads up. Also, on the agent hub, as you can see here, the agent hub will list all of your agents, as well as quite literally every single action that they can do within your open fog of war. So we can negotiate with every single faction, every single member, all of that good stuff. We can, if we wanted to do with the Remium, we can see some basic stats of everything we know, which is a pretty darn handy in my opinion. So that way, if you have guys like, well, I don't know what I can do with him, I don't know where to go, I can spy on a Poland if we wanted to. But it'll be the next turn. Let's go ahead and end the turn though. Boom. Super quick. We're making some decent money as well, so I can't complain about that. Let's go here. I'm gonna drop off my army. Let's go ahead and assault. You guys want me to assault? We can get into a battle. You can see what battles look like. Battles, please. Let's go ahead and do it. We will indeed fight it. Oh. So battles, like I said, have also seen a remaster. All of the units have at least seen somewhat of an update. They do look a lot better. Ooh, hold on, we're gonna listen to the speech.
They are braver and more worthy than men of their type have any right to be. So let your battle cry be victory! Victory and glory to Rome!
Awesome. Fantastic. Let's start the deployment. All right, so we do have city views have also been expanded. If we hit K, I think I have to start the battle for K to work. But K does work to get into that cinematic mode, but as you can see, they've at least seen somewhat of an update. There's a little more detail that's gone into them as well. I mean, they're not super low res. It's as much as you can pretty much work within it. One of the cool things that I like, as you can see up there in the top bar, is we now have the ability for a tactical map. And in fact, I think this tactical map is even better than the ones that we have now, because I can kind of fine tune who I want to move. You can see it, and they can do all those good things. We can come down here, take a look at the new units. Actually, not new units, but the revised ones. I don't know why that's showing up. Hold on, guys. I'm going to alt tab out of this. Apologies for that. Shouldn't happen anymore. And we are back into it. But as you can see, they've at least seen a rework. One of the big things about battles and the units with this is that they've received multiple variations of skins, multiple faces. So what you see, I mean, there's not going to be a ton. Not every single unit is going to look different, but for the most part, you're going to have different faces. You're going to have different things. So that way, when this happens, oh, come on. Hold on, guys. I really apologize for this. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Hold on. Let me alt tab. Really do apologize. Very embarrassing for my part. Uno momento. Hopefully it won't be any different. I apologize. I don't know how to turn that off, apparently, because I'm a dum-dum. Doing it live, everybody. We want the stream overlay. That's important, because I'll show you why in here just a little bit. Okay, well, we'll just roll with it. Pro streamer, everybody. I can't go offline because I have to restart Steam. And I am offline in Steam Friends. But anyways, so one thing that you're going to notice also with this is that as we progress our campaigns, once you have to replenish units, there is regional recruitment. So that means if these Roman general guys, if they lose some units and we replenish in like Egypt, what's going to happen is that you're going to have different colored skinned people, which is really, really cool. I really like that. We don't have that in any other Total War game. So eventually, like, your Hastati is just not going to be these same guys across the board. You're going to have a lot of mixed races in there, which I think is a really, really cool way to make something more engaging in terms of a campaign and to really show off basically where you've been. So let's get some battles started. Yeah, let's go over here. I'll place a broski over here. Modern Total War mechanics, you hold down Alt, you're able to move. I could signal a guy to do the whole shift click thing, which is another really cool feature. It's going to make battles much more simpler for guys like myself. And let's get down into it. This should be a relatively simple battle, but I am still not completely familiar with the Rome Total War battles like I used to be. All right, so we got militia hoplites, we got peltists. Let's get. It's gonna be a little bit of a squeeze. That's what I thought. I'm afraid they're not gonna be able to fit in there. Get in there. Get in there. And then we'll squeeze in there as well. Still crowd the town flag though. Yeah, like I said, this is a remaster, not a completely remake. So mechanics, balances, pathfinding, all of that kind of stuff, it's simply been upscaled. It hasn't been completely and totally reworked. So you're still gonna have all of those same battle things that will go on from the original game. So that's something to keep in mind. This isn't an entirely new game. Please add a Latin feature. Oh, good lord. Are they going to come out and get me? It does look like they're going to come out and try and get me. We'll play that game. Where are my Hastati? Hastati? There you are. Can we squeeze them in here? We can squeeze them just like that. Looks like some of my Peltas got caught. We'll be good. And then once we're able to engage those hoplites, I'm going to bring in my cab, which are back here just kind of chilling. We'll bring them in from both of these sides once I've engaged. Okay, so my velites, or however you want to call them, just like, let's just get out of here. We'll get both of my Hastati. Actually, I have 3 units of Hastati. I forgot about that. We'll get them in this battle. These daggum avenues are not too wide to allow for a bunch of space combat. Oh my word. Look at all the green. What are you doing, boys? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, there we go. Throw your little peelas. Alrighty. There we go. You're engaged. Those Peltasts, they will, defeat seems certain. And then we're bringing in reinforcements as well. I didn't know they had 2 units of Peltasts. I was not paying attention to the faction screen, but they should throw their Pelums. Maybe. One of these days. There we go. There we go. All right, we gotta see. Let's see. Are these hoplites engaged? I think the militia hoplites are engaged. They are. Perfect. Let's get them into the battle. And then we can switch these guys to melee. Let's get those Peltasts in melee so that way they don't too much stuff. Don't do too much. We're just waiting. Avenues. You could go just a little bit faster. You don't have to trot. This guy's like, oh crap, we're screwed. I mean, I guess the trot works. It's not quite what I was expecting. Peltasts are wavering. Peltasts are broken. Let's go ahead and get these guys in here on the militia hoplites ASAP, so that way they don't get too wrecked. As long as these hoplites don't get... Oh, there they go. They got their pikes. Don't set those pikes down. We all know what happens when that happens. They're shaken, but they are still doing okay. Militia hoplites are wavering. Where's my general? We should have gotten him in here a little bit ago. There we go. So also, all your standard things, WASD, shift to go there a little bit faster, middle mouse click to look around, all of those modern features in the Total War cameras have been updated. So that's a big, huge feature for myself. There we go, we killed General. No, their doom approaches. And then you guys come on in here as well. Are they broken? Nope, they're just wavering. If you guys would like to go forward and combat, that'd be fantastic. It'd be absolutely fantastic. Just go through your men. Screw it. Just go through them. Get to those militia hoplites. Theoretically, hitting them in the back will cause them to waver a little bit better. There we go. By the way, if you hold down Alt, you can expand a tooltip which shows the kind of breakdown of their morale, which is always a really, really positive thing to always be able to have handy. This battle should be over pretty soon. Those militia hoplites just are not wavering. They're not going to rout. They are not. I don't even think there's anyone left. There we go. That took a long time. Boom. All right, so we inflicted 600 of their 601. We only lost 230. Not too bad. Very clear victory. Huzzah. The units don't waver in the city center. I didn't know that. It's been so long. The last time I played Rome Total War was probably about a decade ago. We're just going to occupy because I want to make sure that this settlement gets up and running. What we're going to do as well is get a wooden palisade, and then we're going to boost population with a farm. And then for these guys, I'm going to build a couple of town watch just to kind of cover my own butt. And then what we really desperately need to do is, now that we've done the embargo, I need to start exploring and I need to start getting trade routes. Part of the UI here, we've taken the settlement, we get 5 grand. I'm just gonna burn that scroll. Oh, I accidentally clicked on faction announcements. Retinue expands. Both those drill master and quartermaster from the last turn have moved over to the new guy. And then we have our diplomatic information. The SPQR and the Scipii have declared war on the Greek cities. Recruitment, and then your in-turn complete total breakdown. Is this Apple or iOS? This is available, will be available on Windows, Mac, and Linux all at the same time. Yes, emphasize yet again, this is a remaster, not a remake. You are still looking at all of the original features of everything, by the way. So there's really not much else we can build. No, we're good. Do I have some more? Let me get some more units. And then we'll eventually need to build a military barracks. There's not much else that we can do. There really isn't. Let's go ahead and end that turn. Oh, I had him spy. That's right. Derp to dirt. Let's go up north. So why am I praying this? Brutii? Have love in your heart for Gaul, or hatred of the Greeks? Hatred of the Greeks more than anything. That and for the first embargo that I am a part of, I could only play between 2 factions, and the Seleucids are my favorite faction, but I wanted to show off another one for the stream, especially just to get started slowly. Tons of people, tons of other content creators are playing the Julii, so I thought, why not go with the Brutii? All right, what did we do? What did we do? Spying mission was a success. Diplomatic, looks like everyone's declared war on the Gauls. We have our recruitment report. We have our construction report. They're making land clearance. We have games held in Apollonia. And then our end of the turn report, we're making quite a fair bit Odo. Do we have anywhere? Where do you think we should go, guys? Do you want me to build up and move down south and take on the Greek cities? Or do we want to go take some of these free rebel factions? Get the Greeks. There will be mod support, yes. It will not contain a multiplayer campaign. Remember, this is a remaster, not a rework. You can add money. I'm not going to, though. We're going to try and play it the legit way. Greeks, let's see their army. It's not strong enough for the Greeks yet. The Greeks must pay. I agree. The Italian Spartacus, how you doing, buddy? That's my dad. Yeah, we'll go ahead and move down south. I will have to build up just a little bit. Let's see if we have any mercenaries. Cool, we have mercenary hoplites, mercenary peltests. We have more than enough money to make that. We're gonna sit here for just a little bit while, though. Just until we can get things up and running. If anything, I'm not even gonna bother spending money on peasants. You go over here, thank you. We're gonna go back to the dock. I do have some units we can rock, though. Come back over here. Don't know why I couldn't drop those off. That's okay. There we go. That'll help us just a little bit to get going. Honestly, I could probably bring these guys over as well. They don't, that doesn't sit too well with them, but we'll be okay. And I believe we have some mercenaries we can hire here. Sam Knight mercenaries. Perfect to keep the rebellious attitudes down. Has the soundtrack been reworked? I think it's been not reworked in that it's been completely redone, but I do believe, and may have to get confirmed, that it's just been updated to a higher quality. What unit scale is this? I noticed 200 Astadi isn't the old count. This is extreme, and that's one of the other reworks. As well, you can go up to extreme unit size. We can also have UI scaling in this. So, of course, I'm playing on 1440p, so I need to have it a little bit bigger. If you were playing in 1080, you'd have it a little bit smaller, etc., etc. Mercenaries as garrison, isn't that extremely wasteful? It could be, but for now, they're not going to stay in there. I'm literally waiting just to get some town watch in. Once I get some town watch in, I'll move those Sam Knight mercenaries. And in retrospect, 170 a turn really isn't that bad. Move down over to here, go to here, huzzah, we got into there. So we almost have a full army, and I feel like we could probably take on the Greek cities. Let's do map information. I don't mind giving away my map information. Trade rights. Do you guys want me to do trade rights for the Macedons? Cheats do still work. Trade with them now, conquer later. I like that idea. But diplomacy was reworked. Don't attack or we will attack. I think in the remastered settings it's been removed, but they will still, excuse me, they will still do the whole give us money or we will attack kind of deal. So we'll go ahead and do trade rights. That way we can work on the Greek cities and not have to worry about Macedon as well. So we'll let that go for a turn. We're still making a decent bit of money, so I'm not really worried about any of that stuff. We're going to keep that back in the garrison. Where's my spy? My spy's in Salona. You need to get out of there. We're going to head down south. That sounds good. We've got 3 things to worry about. Our recruitment report. We have our construction report, end of turn. We're doing okay. One of the other cool things that I really like is if you select here on your settlements, it gives you a list of everything. So as you can see, this is, excuse me, I think that's what, just, I guess a governor is what it would be. Our population is growing. That's why it's got the positive marker. You have your happiness, whether you are building something, and if you hover over it, you'll see that other details will pop up. And one thing that's also really cool for anyone who is new, who doesn't know about Rome 1, and you're kind of confused on what's going on, if you hold Alt and click, this is purposeful. This is why I left the overlay on. It has a huge database, which is basically just a big giant manual that doesn't really have to load. It's built into the game. That way you can kind of get an idea on everything that you want to have happen, which is really, really cool. Again, that's why I left the overlay on. But then, of course, unit recruitment and then the turn income that is going on. Not much else we can do. Can you run this game on a low-end PC? I would imagine you could. Does it always need online? I do not believe that it does. Cinematics were updated a bit to an extent. No More Internet Encyclopedia is correct. Yes. Are the campaign faction intro videos? Yes, they are. I wasn't entirely clear on whether I could show them, because I'm not sure if they are finalized. Again, this game comes out April 29th, so it's over a month away. It's going to be lots of things that typically we can or cannot show. I didn't know if I could, so I didn't worry about it. I didn't worry about it at all. What can we do now? We can move south. So let's go ahead and move on south. Let's see. He's got really good command. We're going to have to keep him. Is this your governance? Influence. He is under management. So this guy sucks for everything. Cassius Brutus. Let's get you some skills, man. I'm going to leave my Velites, or however you call it, and a Castadi. And I'm going to bring Amulius and Cassius. And we are going to move them across the border.
Imperator.
There we go. We can't do anything else. I can't even build those guys. We've got a few units in there. I'm going to wait to build this unit of Equites before I move them along. No multiplayer campaign. Mods will be supported on launch, just FYI. They are not currently... We don't need to go down to the Greek cities because I'm about to start taking them over. But you will be able to do mods quite simply from what I've been told. Now, let's go here. Alliance announced. Oops. Coming of age, that's what it's from. Blockade ports no longer necessary. Works for me. We've got our construction going on. Net income is going on. Take settlement, Thurman. Well, looky there. There we go. I will be greatly rewarded. Ooh. Fancy, fancy. And then, of course, all your other systems work. We still have watchtowers. We still have forts. So that will be useful. We're not going to attack the neutral faction until next turn. I don't trust that something won't happen. Are there new units? No. There are not. There are new factions. Game will have full Steam Workshop. Thank you, Italian. Did they revamp the squalor system? They did. Yes, they did. That's one of the settings that you can have turned on. I don't know why you wouldn't turn that one on, but you can choose not to. Which is your prerogative. Attack a neutral faction. Indeed, we will. Let's build us some rams. They have enough food to last 5 turns. We'll see how long they last. Let's get these guys over to here. I'm gonna drop them off. And then I'm gonna come back home. Did my trader get built? It did get built. So let's go here. As you see, we're gonna build a market, and that's where we get our merchant. So you get your merchant at a market. So we're gonna do that there as well, so we can get our merchants rolling. You can have, by the end of the building chain, I think you can have 3 merchants for every city. And they do tie back to their city. So one of the cool things also is that if Tiberius Brutus has a merchant that goes out and does a lot of good things, and he levels himself up, there's a higher chance that the governor himself will gain a follower or traits tied to merchant, which will increase your income, etc., etc. So yeah, really like that. That's going to be really, really fun. Whether or not it's still OP, because I know that's one of the big issues that a lot of people had with merchants in Medieval 2. I cannot confirm nor deny, so I'm not going to. I just know that they're in the darn game. We're doing okay with public order. I'm going to slap a couple more units of Town Watch, though. I don't trust these guys. I don't trust my own people. And then right here, this is what I'm talking about. So I mentioned that at the end turn, you'll be able to be like, oh, okay, cool. Well, now we're at war. Spying mission was a success. So that way it just gives you something to be like, hey, by the way, you've got some things left unsaid. So it's really, really cool. Medieval 2 merchant mechanics in Rome would be awesome. Well, we will show you how they... Do you get more than 20 units per stack? No, but you can still have large battles where you can control more of them. So that's something to deal with. Now, what do we have in here? We have a lot of peltists, which we could probably take on. Melee attack of 3, missile attack of 6, defense skill of 2. We may sacrifice our mercenaries. I'm a big fan of sending mercenaries to the front line. And kind of let all the peltists soak up the mercenary hoplites. Even though mercenary hoplites are really, really good. Maybe we'll sacrifice my mercenary peltists. We'll see. We're going to wait for that second turn, though. My spy failed to open the gates. Well, if you could get good, that would be fantastic. I'm also limited in the number of turns I can have, guys. So odds are we will probably be looking at the Seleucids by the end of the... It's probably be kind of a first glance kind of a deal. Not too in-depth. But I'm limited to 25 turns, and I'm actually not sure what turn I'm on. Does it say what turn I'm on? I'm on turn... Nope, nope. I don't know how many turns I'm on. That's okay. There's not much to do. I mean, we're waiting to... Oh, here we go. Perfect. That's even better. So we're at 14 out of 20 troops. Not much else I can do there. Nothing I can do there. Let's see. We got 2 turns. So I'll actually drop that guy and get another horseman in. How does retraining damaged units work? Like in Rome 1, or is there replenishment like in later tiles? It works just like in Rome 1. Remember, I'll say it a million times. This is a remaster, not a remake. A remaster simply updates a game as it was. A remake means it is something entirely new and just off the board. So it will work the same way. But mercenaries can be replenished. Okay, guys, are y'all ready to do this? They disbanded some troops. Okay. What legendary lords are coming out with this one? I think Karl Franz is in with the Julii. I'm not sure who the legendary lords for the Brutii are, though. Let's fight a night battle, too. I didn't know that our dude could actually hold that. Let's show you some night battles, guys. Oh, sweet Carl. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that is something to mention. So, if you already own Rome 1, you only pay 50%. Oh, hold on, we got a speech.
They have come to fight, it is true, but they will only stay to die. And draw strength from this fact. The enemy are so loathed that no ally can be found to support them. They have been lulled into a false sense of security by a few feet of defensive wall, as if that will protect them.
Oh.
Why do they stand? They muster barely a fraction of our men. We should brush them aside easily and claim victory.
We should be.
Our cavalry are brave and noble, but they cannot help us until we are within the walls.
That's right.
Those people have never met us on a field of battle. After today, they will flee at the sound of our approach.
Indeed they will.
The hair has been gutted, and the liver was as clear as day. And such as this can only be considered good. Now, take up the sword, string your bow, look to your arms and armor. Now comes the hour when we...
Man, I miss general speeches. Whew. I miss general speeches so much. So like I mentioned, night battles are a part of the Rome base game now, which is a toggleable feature. Again, I don't know why you wouldn't have night battles. Let's actually get you in over here. Just for kicks and giggles. We've got enough. We can afford to lose the men. There we go. And then, let's see. Let's get all of my peltasts in one little dealio. I'm going to sacrifice my mercenaries, first and foremost. I have a ton of horsemen. I kind of forgot how many horsemen I had. But like he said, we can't get to those guys until we break down the walls. And then we have our Samnite mercenaries. Where are my hoplites? There are my hoplites. We are going to push hoplites through this one here. Hoplites are looking good. Me liking the hoplites. I love this dude's arm. Looks like it's broken, but that's all right. And now, instead of armor, one of the big features that I really like is that armor is no longer painted on as it was in Rome 1. As you can see, you have ambient light. So it's going to be reflective of the surroundings that are with it, which make night battles even better. You have things like haze. As you can see, flames are a little bit better. We got some sparks. Whenever we get onagers, that will be very, very impressive to watch, because burning a city down has never been quite so fun as it is when you have flaming balls of death. Okay, so it looks like we got, what are those? Peltasts? It's totally not necessary to move all of these rams in, but we're going to do it anyways. We're going to move our hoplites in here. And then I think we could actually probably move just everyone else here. Seems brighter than normal night battles. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong. I can't tell you, to be honest. They do look a little bit brighter, though, now that you think about it. Can you view the cities without starting battle? I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, by the way, if you own the original game already, then you can purchase the remastered version for 50% off. And then if you haven't bought Rome Total War, you can't anymore. But the remastered version comes with the original Rome Total War. Also, I meant to do this at the very, very beginning of this stream, but a huge shout out to Feral. Without Feral, this wouldn't be possible. So they've done multiple ports of the games to different things, but it's because of them that we have this actual remaster. Yes, I can walk through the gates, but I don't want to get wrecked. So we're going to move our Peltas through, but I'm still going to knock down so we have more avenues to come in. Indeed. Oh, gross. Oh, gross. Another feature, all of these things, your faction selection, this is part of the new update. You can have them on all the time. You have firing arcs as well, so you can see everything. Hide foliage is one of the biggest ones that I like. Yes, we have hide foliage in one of the first games, but not in several of the newer titles. Can you fire your Peltas, please? Please? Okay, just take your time. Just take your time. There we go.
Show no mercy. The enemy walls are down.
There we go.
Soldiers are buried beneath the ruins.
You know what? I don't know. Okay, they're gonna keep doing this animation, aren't we? Oh no, I didn't want to return to the battle. There we go. I would rather move you through that hole. I do want movement paths back on, though.
Smiled on us today. The walls are broken. Our troops should be ordered forward.
Oh my word, we're breaking through all of them at once. Do we have formations back again? We do. Like I said, anything that was in the base game is still here. Oh, nice, we broke them. Let's get... We need to be able to move down avenues faster. So I'm just going to move them up like that. Go ahead and move them down here. The Peltas are actually out of ammunition. So they're going to go into melee. But we're going to start perusing all the different avenues. Let's go down here, and then you will bring up into there as well. Huzzah! Let's move. Can I move you there? I can't. Let's get you to move over here anyways. There we go. Just go after him. Just go after him. Please and thank you. We need to get our ponies set up as well. Let's get a couple of ponies over in here. Give them a nice big spot. And then, let's see. Is this the bimbo? Get further information. Oh, it's just going to show us. Let's go ahead and get these guys in here, though. What are we doing? What are we doing with our lives? Sam Knight mercenaries. Let's go ahead and move you there.
Roman military engineering triumphs once more.
There we go. That's our last guy.
Order your men on to victory.
Indeed, I will. One thing that I've realized that I must have not remembered from the base game, or from the original game, is that you can't rush. You can't just rush a whole bunch of units in. It doesn't end very well. I lost several battles playing the game before release, just trying to crunch the enemy into submission, and it didn't work. It just did not. These guys are going to get wrecked. That's to be expected. General's bodyguard are pretty intense. So while we're waiting, they're just slaughtering them. There we go. Well done. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice that I am willing to make. I need to get my hoplites down here. Let me get these guys down here as well. Oh, you're just sitting here waiting too. Nice. We're not taking them down quite as much as I had hoped. And now they're coming after these guys. So let's move here. What about you? What's your problem? Why aren't you attacking? You know what? My ponies just showed up. That means you don't attack. That means you get back as well. And we'll kind of, we'll just exchange some units. How about that? There we go. What are these? These are my peltasts. Oh. Hey, get out here. Get out here. Get out here. Please, 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 please. Poke them. Oh, good lord. Does the whole stop thing still work? It sure as heck does. Back, ponies. Yeah, you're gonna get wrecked hard. Well, you should get wrecked hard. Are you gonna route? You're not routing yet. Good. Okay, we're fine. We are totally fine. We're gonna take the square. Get those peltasts dead. Brilliant. Unit size of 200. Yes, it is a new, the new extreme size, which will is not actually balanced. That's one thing I did want to mention. It's not balanced, which means we may have some battles that look like they're gonna perfectly go our way, which actually never do. And if that's the case, then that would be why. What units haven't routed yet? Oh, that's right. If they're in that, they don't. Okay, that's fine. So basically, we need to... Okay, we did that. We slaughtered all of them. Perfect. Now we just need to kill all these guys. Let's go ahead and speed up to double time. We're going to end the battle. Huzzah. Oh. Night night, baby girl. Yeah. No, rawr rawr. Everyone want to say hi to my daughter real quick? Say hi. Night night. Night night, baby girl. Nope. There you go. Bye. You sleep good. We're gonna occupy. I'm not a big fan of slaughtering because we need these units. We need these units. Here we go. We're gonna retrain all of these boyos. And then part of me kind of wants to build a wooden wall. I don't know that it is reinforced gates, public order due to happiness. What if we got a barracks instead? So I can at least train Town Watch to leave them behind. I think that's a good idea. Unfortunately, it looks like freaking Macedon's just steamrolling through the Greek cities. We got 5 grand. That's good. End of turn report. We forgot that. One thing that I also really like is we can just delete all the messages. So if things get a little too much for us, we can just delete that. And then that's all we can do. No, it's not. I have an agent, don't I? No, I don't. Dadgummit. We do need to work on some Hastati in order to expand. So I'll have to keep working on that. The Thracians. Hello? We'll get some trade with you next turn. Good, sirs. Byzantium. Let's see. Let's see. Let's take a look here. Nope, let's get out of that. We can see in Croton, I am not recruiting any troops, which we don't need to. It's only Town Watch, so we don't need to worry about them. And then in Apollonia, I don't even know that I can. Oh, I can. Let's get a couple of, yeah, we'll get a few town watch. That's better than nothing. Again, we don't really have any money, anything to spend. We have money, we just don't need to spend it. Oh, by the way, one of the cool things, Legio, or no, who said it? Cool Manic. If you have a night battle, when you come out of the campaign map is night. There's not a day-night cycle, unfortunately, but you do have the ability. No, we're not going to cease fire. Pish. But you have, see, and the next day it's going to be day. But it's still cool. I like that feature. It's a little bit of an Easter egg, so it's not something that's like entirely known. Who is besieging you? If it's the Greek city-states, I'm going to let them and let you suffer. You know what? I actually don't need so many horsemen. And it'd be nice to leave some horsemen for some battles. Who's besieging you? Yeah, I think I'm gonna let this happen. Because I want Sparta to take Corinth, so I can turn right around and siege Corinth as the Greek cities without having to declare war on Macedon. Sounds like a good deal. Trade rights? Absolutely. Map information? Don't mind if I do. They're probably gonna come back. Oh, okay, cool. I thought they'd come back with some demands, but apparently they are not. I'm actually not entirely sure what all the factions are. I only focused on these two with my videos because that was the requirements. So, has the AI been updated? It's been updated to a certain extent. It's not 100% different, but some of the bugs and issues have been resolved. I really want my trader. We can build a trader right here. Or my merchant, excuse me. We're going to build a merchant. 3 turns until I can build those, but we have some Hastati. So we'll go ahead and do that. Really nothing I can do about those horsemen yet. I don't want to push the expansion without too many troops. We're also missing some building production. Croton can still do something, right? What should we do with Croton, chat? We could build some mines, which would give us some good income, but I don't really think income's an issue. I mean, we don't have that much to do. So I would be almost wanting to entertain something along the lines of a militia barracks, or maybe a blacksmith, or even a port, which would be really, really helpful as well, so we can get some ships built. Mine, more income is best. A blacksmith. Let's look at the difference between... So we got 200 there. I'm sure a port isn't near as much. It's actually pretty darn close. Let's go with a port. Let's go with a port because then I can build ships while I work on some other things to build up my income. We're going to do that. Thank you, chat. I appreciate you. Will there be a multiplayer campaign option? There will not be. Nope. Spartan Hoplite versus Praetorian Fanboys. Hey, I like my hoplites. I use them very, very well, but I do prefer... There we go. There we go. We got even more hoplites. Hoplite versus hoplite action. Let's go here. War declared between the Greek cities and Macedon. We did not get any Senate offices assigned. We have a suitable husband for Paulina. Marcellus Avidius. He is a true Roman. +1 influence. Improves the chance of getting elected. 5% bonus to your popularity with the Senate. A commander talent as well. Why not? Good job, Paulina. I'm proud of you. Way to marry a good true Roman. We already addressed all of these. We have games held in Thurman, which should help with our popularity. And then the end of turn report, we're making... well, we just got a ton of money because of the end of the mission. I think we're good. I think we're good. Please don't make Cav wreck everything with the game. Will it be compatible with Steam Workshop? Mods will be compatible with the game on release. We do have an idle... I'm not going to take that guy on yet. We can sit here. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. We don't need him yet. making lots of money again. How much are we making? Making 1,200 a turn out of base. Recruitment reports across the board. Ooh, the merchant. There we go. Thurman built the militia barracks, so I should be able to build a few town watchmen. And let's build some roads. That's going to help us move a little quicker. We are going to want to worry about public order, though. We have a cultural penalty, so that's another thing as well. So in the game for disorder, as you can see here, we have all these negative things, and if you hover over it, see cultural penalty. The more enemy buildings basically that we have, the more that cultural penalty goes down. What we'd have to do is we'd have to destroy it and then rebuild it if we wanted to. I wish there was a conversion thing, but there isn't, so it is what it is. Let's see. We should go... Oh, they left them alone. I say we fight them. Oh, what just happened? There we go. What do we got here? We got 2 units of hoplites, some Cretan archers, and some peltasts. Let's fight it. Night battle? I cannot lead night battles. I could just lead night battles last time, though. Oh, I maybe picked the wrong dude. I got you. Oh, no, and I picked the idiot. Oh, no. Oh, no. We may be in trouble, chat. Does add money work in this game? It does. All of the cheats will work. However, it will reduce or will disable achievements for that campaign. Cody Bonds in chat. Cry havoc and unleash the dogs of war. Indeed. Indeed.
Grim and terrible. But how much more terrible to be facing Romans?
How you doing, Nexus?
Even now, fear must weaken the bowels of our foes. There stand the Greeks, ready to fight or die. Today, I think we should send as many of them as possible.
Ah! It's okay, the enemy has a 0-star general. I didn't see that. Oh no.
Does this not say something about their honor? They're standing among nations? On this field stand 1 in 4 of our people's warriors. We are enough then to win great honor and do great service.
That's right.
This and more, I have no doubts that you will do.
All right, very cool, very cool. Let's do it. Let's do it. You know what I'm gonna do? Fight fire with fire. Have hoplites on the front lines. We are going to use our Hastati on the flanks. Get my Hastati and my Samnite mercenaries on the flanks as well. We are gonna throw these boyos up pretty early on, and then I'm actually gonna use my cav to support in case the enemy general comes around. So, like I mentioned, newer Total War features. Alt-click, Alt-drag, I should say, enables you to move all of your units at once. Let me see. There we go. I needed that toggled on. Let's go ahead and move 4 right up to here. Gonna move my peltasts over there, and we're gonna move him over this way. Yeah, I'm gonna say they're freaking out just a little bit. Look at them hoplites, though. Come on, put down the pikes. It's one of the coolest animations. I don't know why. I just really, really love it when the hoplites lay down their pikes all at once. Looks so dang good. It looks like they're just gonna chill out. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's see, I have my cav. Let's get my cav just a little bit closer. And I'm gonna end up pushing my my peltasts up massively, if they're gonna let me do it. Let's see, firing arcs. I can't see enemy firing arcs. Interesting. I thought I could. I'm going to focus on the hoplites, actually. We are bringing those horsemen close because I fully expect that general to start charging in. Move this way, please. Thank you. Take a beating. Oh, there we go. Mmm. They're attacking us! No crap, son. Oh, it's glorious. They're just gonna take that beating. Their peltasts are firing back. Surprised their archers aren't. Something's hitting from the side right over here. There we go. We got some return fire going on. I need to bring my infantry up closer. They're getting hit. Are the archers attacking my Hastati? I think that's what, yep, that's what it is. Let's go ahead and move them right there. I'm going to drop, or at least not have your pikes up so that way you can run. Okay, I think we're about ready to have the bodyguards come after us. Let's move in. What are they doing? Are they tired? They're fresh. Cool beans. Velites. I think we got this in the bag. You'll also see that I don't remember if there was one of these meters up there or not. I don't remember from the original game, but I do like that we have that bar up there regardless. What are you guys? You're the mercenary peltast? Yeah, we'll go ahead and get you up. And then... no, we just want... You can totally do this anytime. Okay, screw it. Let's just get straight into melee with these guys. And then, oh, no, we got to drop pikes down. And then let's get into hoplite action there. Move these guys out of the way. I don't want those hoplites getting them. And the cab's dead. Get the general in to get him some love and attention. Let's come back here. I want to try and kill that general's bodyguard. Then we're going to go after those peltasts. Those Cretan archers, I forgot about them. Let's go ahead and move them over here. There we go. Enemy general's dead.
The enemy general is dead. His men know their doom approaches.
And then we'll get these guys. No, we'll continue.
They are not soldiers, only frightened.
Piece of cake.
Running from our men.
Brilliant. Graphics are updated, Vargas.
Rome demands victory from her generals.
705 casualties. We only lost 223. Get a nice little breakdown. Looks like our Equites did most of the work. Not surprising, but our Velites actually didn't do too much. That's surprising. Surprising indeed. Steam was barely a thing when Rome won. I know. I remember that way back in the day. Release date is April 29th, by the way. Are there any mercenaries I can hire? There are not. Okay. I need to try. I hope that they don't besiege. If they besiege, we may have to attack Macedon just to get them off of the backs. We're going to go ahead and drop that to low taxes. We can afford it. I think we're okay. Still waiting to get that port so we can start doing all the things. Enemy army routes. Cassius Brutus. Did he gain anything from it? He didn't. Maybe we'll get some in the next battle. Yes, I know. I'm gonna head up north. It looks like that's still Thracian territory. We go over here to Dacia. We have a new thing. Take the settlement of Salona. I think the Roman or the Julii are already gonna do that for me. I don't have the ability to take that on right now. So we're not gonna do it. All right, I said we were gonna build a mine next, right? We're gonna build a mine over there. We have Apollonia, which I don't believe, oh, they can. All right, so we can do a shrine to Juno, which gives public order to happiness. population growth and public order bonus in general. We have a Shrine to Mercury, which increases trade public order. Or we have public order due to happiness in general. No multiplayer campaign, guys. Release date, April 29th. Does anyone have a preference? Anyone have a preference? There are no naval battles either. I think we should probably go with let's see how much trade is affecting things. We're only at 102 now. What does Mars do? What is the, let's see, building browser. Let's go down to religious. What does the Shrine to Mars end up doing? Experience to troops trained. Okay, well, I think that'd be worth it. And then a big, huge thing at the Pantheon at the end. For sure. Let's go ahead and go with that. Let's go with that. Let's build a Shrine to Mars. Huzzah! What else do we got going on? End of turn report. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Ooh. Oh, they built walls. Well, that's historically inaccurate. I'm a bit disappointed. Daggum hoplites. That's not going to be a fun battle. That's not going to be a fun battle at all. Oh, I have my merchant. Derp to derp. Here we go. All right, my merchant. Total income is obviously going to be 0. He's not making a lot going there. The kind of the further out it seems that he goes. There's gold here. I kind of think we need to move in this direction. Let's get our merchant on a boat. And we need to start taking things over. And then one more turn until we build that market. And we can build another trader. And let's build some ships. I don't want to do too much at once. But I think we'll be okay. Historically inaccurate looks at Egypt. Oh, goodness. Clear victory. Still auto-resolve only. Take that, rebels. 3 battles in a row. Now we just need to dump him real quick and get back to port. Well done, lads. What can we do here? 2? No, we're not going to do that. I want to see how much this gold deposit's worth. And then we can also build our merchant here. And apparently I'm hemorrhaging money. That's very rude. Yeah, we're hemorrhaging a lot of money. We should probably delete. Get rid of some of these mercenaries, eh? I don't want to get rid of my hoplites. I think it's safe to say we could probably get rid of those Samnite mercenaries. Oh, I can't disband them. Oh, crap. Forgot about that. That's interesting. I wonder how well we'd be doing if I hadn't trade embargoed the Scipii at the beginning of the game. Oh, lordy. Well, if it isn't the consequences to my actions. They still want me to take Salona, but I just don't see it happening. Can I squeeze that out? Nope. That's so weird that it won't let me embark, but I can still drop these units off. Let's get, what about you? Are your stats pretty good? You got command and influence. You've got a lot of influence. Not so much command, and you do have more management. All right, so we're going to drop you there. And I'm going to drop you guys there as well. Let's head north, just in case for some reason they get wrecked. It's unlikely, but you never know. Diplomatic information. Recruitment reports. Construction reports, and we have no... Oh, there we go. There's a little bit of money. Alright. My spy's been idle. Hello, spy. They've got a lot of troops. Holy crap. Macedon's a bit OP, methinks. Spy mission is a success. And we still have to take Salona. We'll see if that happens. Yep, he's gonna get wrecked. Yep. Yep. Your purpose was served. I appreciate your service. I don't think you're gonna be able to get to these guys in time. We have our agent here. And I think we're gonna have to stick around. You know, we can make 15 income there. That's not a whole lot, though. Potential merchant income, 32. 22 over there. Do we have any resources up here? By the way, one thing we could show off, I guess, is the campaign overlay map, much like in newer games. Gives off a whole bunch of stuff, including resources. So we should definitely... That's all sucks. Let's come over this way. Ooh, there's another source of gold. Hello, hello, hi. Looks like iron would be really good there. We just have to get over there. We can't get over there now because we don't have any ships. What about this gold? That is a triple-digit question mark, so potentially a huge amount. Let's just head this way, shall we? Let's scooch up as well. Let's see what else we can do. Oh, one of the things that I really like. Let's see, where is it? This way. So if you hold on this overlay map, right? It'll show you where you see any watchtowers, where you see any forts. But also, oh man, it didn't let me zoom in too far. Also, where you have some good choke points. Which will, of course, initiate, you know, bridge battles and river battles and stuff like that, which are pretty cool. I like that a whole bunch. That was one of the things that I noticed. And then, of course, you can keep track of your agents, including if they are moving, if they're idle, if they've been idle for 3+ turns. Same goes for your armies. It has a whole bunch of things in here. Satisfaction, fertility, even, which is another thing. If you hover over like this, you hold down Alt. Well, if you do it not on a road, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember where it is. But you should be able to see fertility levels as well, which is pretty cool. These rebels are not very nice, though. In fact, do I see any rebel merchants? Rumor has it. Oh, wow, that's a whole lot. Yeah, you're bringing in a lot of good stuff. We'll see what happens the next turn. We have Coming of Age of Titus Brutus. Oh, that's who we use. That's right. A trait increase. He's a bean counter. Diplomatic information. Recruitment. Construction. We should probably go with roads. That doesn't do a whole lot. I don't necessarily want to do that. We may not even really do anything here. Trade. Oh, I actually had trade up. Trade is 296. So if we did, it's not going to be a ton, but if we did a Shrine to Mercury, that would give us an extra 30 gold. And that'll only go up. Okay, excuse me, 22. Excuse me. It's one small step. And then what are we doing here with our lives? We've got 5 of those. I think we'll be okay. I still don't want to take these guys on yet. We'll see what they do after a couple more turns. Hello, hi, thank you. What do we got here? End of turn report. Okay, we're good. There's Dacia. The remastered version is not free. It is 50% off if you own Rome Total War, the original, on Steam. Otherwise, you have to pay full price. And I'm actually not sure what that full price is.
Sir, I will address them at once.
There we go. Easy peasy. Let's go up and see how old Scythia's doing, shall we? Diplomatic information, recruitment report, construction over in Croton. We may just kind of chill for just a little bit. Full price is £25. Yeah, also, Nemanja has made a good point. If you buy the remastered version, you get the original whole set for free. So it's kind of a sweet little package deal. I really, really like that. Oh, goodness. What else are we going to do? Who is this? Let's see. We have a finance of 2. He has a finance of 3. I don't want to do that. What about you? You have a finance of 1. It'd be a shame as... Oh, no, he died. What the crap? That's a shame. Disastrous buyout attempt. And he probably leveled up with that, didn't he? Dadgummit. Numerius. I hate you. That's okay. We can just build a new one. It's not like it does a whole lot. Oh, hey, look, they stopped it. Oh, the Senate probably told him to, I wonder. No, you leave that for the Brutii. I'll take it. He is generating 0 denarios, which is no bueno. I'm wondering if we shouldn't move this way. Let's move back down this way, because I remember iron down here was supposed to be really, really good. Yeah. Although it does look like a merchant's already there. But he's not doing near as good as we are. Okay, cool. How are you guys liking this so far? What do you think? What do you think? Let me know in chat. I'm looking across all of them. Looks cool. Love it. Looks good. You look forward to it. It does have mod support, yes. Or it will, anyways. We obviously don't have access to something like that yet. Guys, I don't want to fight this battle, but should we? I'll do it if chat tells me to. Let's do this. I want some extra Pell tests. Do you have global replenishment? You do not. You need to retrain. Die for Rome. Do it. Fight. Chat says yes. We will do it. Do Seleucids disappears in the old game? I haven't seen them disappear. Bum, 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 dun, dun. Guys, I really appreciate you hanging out with me today. You don't have to, but you choose to. Oh, here we go. It is in our hands, actually. That's right, chat.
Over there stands the Greek army. They make a fine show and are worthy enemies. They cower behind their walls and pray for help. Our numbers are vastly superior. It may not seem fair, but we are not here to be fair.
Only to win. I love that.
They have brought many horsemen to this fight. We will have to be inventive in countering this threat, as we lack spearmen.
Thank you for that advice, General.
I have never yet lost a fight against these men.
It's true.
I have no intention of starting today. So together, we will gain another victory.
Greetings from Moscow. What a blast from the past. Well, how you doing?
Some blood splashed around. March forwards, and the enemy will quail.
That's right.
The omens have been better, but I dismiss those priestly naysayers. They are holy men, not warriors, and a warrior makes his own fate.
Huzzah!
And now, to arms! Let us harden our hearts and think of Rome and all we can do for her. Then we will do our duty to Roman honor!
This is quite the battle speech he's got going on. Are we done? Are we done? There you go. Rattle your spears. Oh, this is a big old map. Okay. 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 So, I have a crazy idea, guys. What if we attacked in more than one direction at once? We got a gate there. We got a gate there. We got a gate on all 4 sides. We do. Part of me kind of wants to come at him at all 4 sides. And a ram, I think, is going to be the easiest way to do that. Let's go there. Let's move this over. Oh, I can only attack on 3 sides. What is this, Warhammer? Let's do this right here. And I guess we can just focus on this corner. Not a huge fan of it, but we do have 2 quick avenues of attack over there. And I can always draw my horsemen around. We got that. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull that there. All right, now what we're gonna do first is we're gonna have Peltasts and ranged units at almost every avenue of attack. That's gonna be the only way we're gonna take on all these spearmen. We also have hoplites, which we'll put on both of these because they're the closest avenues of attack. And then let me go ahead and toggle those. I just want to make sure all of these guys are in the same group. We actually have Peltasts on the rams, which is interesting. And then everyone else is doing all that stuff. Cool. Ram! There we go. There we go. They are, of course, all going to focus on in here. They're not going to really venture out. Let's super fast forward time. We don't need to watch that. Oh, they do have troops up here. Cool beans. And you know what? We actually don't have any... Hold on.
Now they must batter a way through.
There we go.
Our soldiers have reached the gates with a battering ram.
Let's see if we can't kill some units super fast. And they're going to drop some horsemen over here as well. Let's go ahead and drag those guys up too. You almost got it, boy. You ready? Nope, not quite yet. You're at the gates, or at the walls. Let's go ahead and drop him so he can be ready. Huzzah!
Enemy gate is down. Our battering ram has done its work.
Now get ready to watch this a whole bunch of times. Ow. Throw your stuff. Ow. There we go.
Gods have smiled on us today. The walls are broken. Our troops should be ordered forward.
Thank you. Thank you. I was about to say, start firing, please, for the love of God.
Now they must batter a way
There we go.
The enemy gate is down. Our battering ram has done its work.
They have a really, really short range, don't they? There we go. Let's move forward. They've plunged through as well, so let's go ahead and get... you know, let's get them right there. I've got my Peltasts. And then if I can, I'm going to drop you guys and get you up to the front too. What are those? Militia hoplites? Piece of cake. Kill those hoplites, please. I appreciate it. What are these guys doing? I really don't want to bring those guys in just yet. I need to be able to route those other horsemen. We are just shredding. Let's just get right here. Let's move. No, 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 no.
The gods have smiled
Close.
on us today. The walls are broken.
The walls are broken.
Ordered forward.
We need to get those mercenaries going through. Okay, they are. I was about to say, did we really lose that many troops? Why can't you fire everything? Oh, you don't have that on. That's bizarre. Move back to here. Yep, get out of there. Get out of there, please.
Our soldiers have captured the wall.
Of course we've captured the walls.
Time to press on and capture this.
Now we can move in. Alright, this battle's taken a good long while, but that's because we have to be careful. Look at all those. Are they out? They are out. Okay, cool. You guys could move a little faster, please. Get that Vilites over there. No! Just get out of the battle, please. That's what I want you to do. I don't know why these guys... There we go. I was like, why are they not firing? I think they were waiting for my troops to get out of the way. Holy crapsicle. That was a good volley. Let's get the hoplites to go down. And move forward. And then I think the horsemen... Oh, no, they haven't. Oh, no. Kill them. Can I zoom in on the Spartans? Absolutely. Sorry, sometimes I'm focusing so much on the game that kind of forget to look at chat and see what they're doing. Them in their fancy little red robes. All right, so this is where we shine in regards to... Oh. The enemy. Ah, there we go. Just attack them. That's all I want you to do. I don't want you to throw your crap. I don't want you to do any of that. I just want you to go in there. There we go. What about here? You've thrown away all your stuff. Now it's time to get those guys in. Now we don't really have an opportunity yet to utilize our ponies. But actually we probably could have used them over here. Did they rout? Oh, they did rout. Brilliant. So now they're winded. Odds are they're not going to make it to this battle, but we will we'll bring them in anyways. Right now we are obviously very heavily in favor. We've only lost 9% and they've lost 36. Oh, you idiots. You didn't do what I asked you to. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm the idiot. Well, no. I'm not the idiot. We placed them in the right way. Alrighty then. We're moving along swimmingly well. Sweet. Chase them down so that way they can't come back. I think we have horsemen elsewhere. I didn't think I put them over here. I guess I did though. And then you're over here. Let's get you to over here. Actually, let's go this way. Oh no, you don't want to go that way. Just kidding. All right, now we need to go back in regular time. Mercenaries got wrecked. I was not paying attention. Mercenary peltists. What are you doing? What are you doing? Who we got over here? We got missile cav. Battle's not over with yet. We still got a long ways to go. They shouldn't be doing too much. They're the general bodies guard. Never mind. Let's come down here. I do still have all of these units. Those guys are not useless per se. Let's see. Let's get... We're going to take a little bit of a gamble here. You know what? We're not outnumbered, so let's go ahead and charge those guys. Because they slaughtered that unit of Hastati. Holy crap. And they're going to slaughter these guys. Here we go. Nice. I'm glad fear has made a home in the enemy's hearts. That's what we needed. Risk it for a biscuit. Hey guys, y'all want to go down the right road, please? They're just going to stay there, which is kind of fine by me. I don't mind. But we need to bring these guys into the battle. Let's go ahead and move back. Oh no. Told you it was a gamble. Why are you... No, that's incorrect. No, dadgummit. Oh, good old Rome 1 unit pathing. Isn't it just fantastic, chat? Isn't it just peachy? Alright, let's get into it. Let's get those Spartan hoplites engaged. Wow, he just kind of cut him down super quick. Dadgummit. Where'd you guys come from? Oh, you're the militia cav. Also, militia cav seem kind of a little bit OP. Just a little bit. Let's come over here. Yeah, they like routed my dudes, and they're just like, oh yeah, cool, we're here. No wonder. Yeah, they're just chilling. They routed my guys there. Frickin' Spartan hoplites, man. I don't have... Yeah, that's the only way we're gonna be able to take them on. Where are you? Oh, you're way the heck out there. Okay. We're gonna kite those guys for a little bit. We got Hastati coming in. We're basically just trying to whittle these guys down. Hello? Thank you. Spartan hoplites are still ridiculously powerful. Run away. Run away. I said run away. Let's go here. Let's engage these guys. Oh, no, not you. Okay. That's fine. You can totally come after me. Don't pay attention to the guys behind you. We may have to cap the town square in order to get this done fast enough. Oh my goodness. There we go. Get the Peltus in there, and then we'll come circle back around. Oh no, I forgot about the missile cav. Attack. Come on. Just crunch them in the backside. Come on. Waver. Waver. Waver some more. Keep wavering. Keep wavering. What are you guys doing here? They looked really tired. Okay, this is dumb. They're not even facing me, but I'm getting wrecked by them. Let's go here. Okay, we're okay. Go here. I still have my general, but I do not want to commit him. We've lost so many troops to these guys. Let's see if a wedge formation does anything. I did a whole lot. What are these guys? Oh, mercenary pelt tests. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Back up, back up, back up, back up. We're out of troops. Like, I can't whittle these guys down fast enough. I need to get them into an open courtyard, but it's still going to be difficult to accomplish that. And not too many guys are fighting over here. Here we go. What are you guys doing over? Oh, you had your daggum phalanxes down. Okay. There we go. Now let's see what happens. Lay down. Come here, please. Wonder if this will do anything at all. Good criminy, those daggum hoplites, man. Let's get going. Let's get going. Come on. Come on. Don't be afraid. Yeah, they're like wrecking us. Good. Criminy. Here we go. Let's see if we can't whittle them down a little bit. We can take down the hoplites, but I don't know that the Spartans are ever gonna get wrecked. Gonna let these guys just whittle down as many of them as they can. And then we're getting those guys. Good Lord almighty, man. Two phalanxes actually work like they should. We whittled them down a whole bunch. Let's get over to here. What does it take to kill Spartan hoplites, chat? Arrow fire? Because they aren't dying. That's a lot of dead people. Fight down to a man. Here, let's go over here. Let's give our boys some support, shall we? Good criminy. Good Lord almighty. 1,400 people killed. Rip a Rooney. That sucks. Flaming pigs. I didn't think about that. I don't know how we could get flaming pigs. You know what? We're exterminating them. That's right. Get wrecked, Sparta. What do they have here? Temple of Nike? That's incorrect. Get wrecked. Can we destroy every wrong culture building? You can. We don't have the ability to convert, though. I guess you can't do the governor's palace. But we could do all of these if we wanted to. Which we honestly probably should. Let's get some Hastati to replenish. And then... let's see. I don't think the Greeks are going to attack me unless Macedon attacks me. That's my only fear in removing some of these things. But you know what? We could totally do that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'm a dum-dum. I should have waited till next turn. Now I can't replenish my ponies. Let's get some better walls. I'm afraid that Macedon's going to come in and wreck us. Resistance is futile. Trait increase. You got a confident commander, so our dude's leveled up just a little bit. We have Salona, has 4 turns left. Oh, we haven't done, that's the first turn. Dadgummit, man. So guys, I only have 9 minutes left. So would you like to see, I was going to show off the Seleucids. Do you guys want to spend the last 10 minutes going over the Seleucids and all of their sort of things? If you do, just let me know in chat and we can switch over there for just like the last 10 minutes and give it a glance so you have something new. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Yes, sounds good. Yes, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get into, we're going to exit to the main menu. Again, I'm not sure 100% if I can show off intros, so we won't do that for the Seleucids. But as you can see, not much else has changed. They also have the same start position and all that stuff. We'll be going. See, look, press that to open up the Rome shell. Cheat your way to victory. We could do that. What is it? Add money. Hey, it works. How much can we add? Can you add as much as you want? Okay, so only 40,000 at a time. Nice. Well, we have a lot of money, chat. So let's build all the things. So we start in Antioch, which could start with some great or some stone walls. which would be super nice. You can't see most of that because of my big old self, but that's okay. Let's get some militia barracks. Get some of them hoplites right off the bat. We have Tarsus. Let's actually build some mines, shall we? You need those guys. And we're gonna go over to Seleucia, which has a decent garrison. We're gonna build some Peltas, and I think we will go ahead and get some barracks for those guys as well. Philip, oh hey, look at this. We have a wonder. Gives a 20% bonus to farming income in all settlements. Let's open up the wiki, see what happens. So the Hanging Gardens access 20% bonus to farming. Pharos at Alexandria increases naval movements, and nearby ships are 50% less likely to sink. The Great Pyramid and Sphinx of Giza increases population loyalty. In all Egyptian settlements, that's actually really intense. 4 bonus population loyalty in all settlements. Holy crap. That's a lot. The Colossus of Rhodes increases naval trade income by 40% for all settlements. The Mausoleum at Halicarnassus reduces construction time by 20% for buildings that require more than 5 turns. And then the Temple of Artemis at Ephesus reduces costs of new religious buildings by 30%. That's a pretty solid. I like it. Suddenly finds 5k gold in between the couch pillows. You'd be surprised what you'd find down there. Okay, so we could... I have a suspicion that an army might come over here. Well, I don't know where the suspicion comes from, but we can just do all the things. Let's go there. I can go down... let's go down to the Egyptians. Shall we? Hey, before you declare war on me, I want your map information. And you know what? I'll give you like $1,000. I don't want your... I'll do it trade rights. That's fine. All right. Well, we discovered all the Egyptian stuff, but they don't know where I am. Oh, and Damascus. I forgot about Damascus. Let's build up some units here. And then I think we'll go with some roads so we have a bigger amount of movement. All right. Are there any questions that you guys have that I can maybe answer in the last 5 minutes as we are... I'll pay more attention to chat as we hit the end turn. Oh, you know what? No, we don't. Yeah, we'll do this real quick. Was the map border always so fancy? I don't know what it was. Can I show the new merchant? I could in the last game, which we didn't focus on it too much. I honestly thought I was going to go through those 25 turns really, really fast, but I didn't. And we actually kind of ran out of time. So I wish I could, but it is the level 2 of it's the market right after you build the trader. If we can end turn fast enough, I can show it to you. Is the combat controls like the newer games? Yes. Will the combat control... Yes. Sorry, I answered that. Will the new remaster get Steam Workshop? It absolutely will. Sea battles are not playable. What's new in the remastered? I'm going to go ahead and call out my channel. If you go to my channel, there is both a YouTube short and a longer video going over all of the new things in the remaster. Release date is April 29th. There are 16 new factions across the board, 8, or at least new playable factions, I should say. That's an important distinction. Playable without cheats factions in this base game and in Alexander. Or, sorry, in Barbarian Expansion. Wish they used Rome 2 armors for units. There's so much, only so much that they can do, in all honesty. This was moved up from DX8 to DX11, so I mean, you've got a lot of improvements in there. A new sun's been adopted. Huzzah. We got lots of faction. Holy crap. Lots of games held. Does the remaster have co-op campaign? It does not. Can I fight with the elephants cheap? You can. What is it? Oliphant? Is it just Oliphant? What do I got to do? Hurry, chat. Hurry. What's the cheat code? Is it just Oliphant? Nope. Is it add Oliphant? Nope. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But yes, you can. It is possible, just so you know. Add money, 40,000. Is Yup Seb the real thing? I did Olifant, did I not? Oh, Olifant? Aha ha ha! Chat helped. Hold on, let's get out of this. I spelt Olifant wrong. Rip me. Olifant. Huzzah! Look at that. Heavy cavalry. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone to fight, and I'm pretty much out of time, guys. But you guys can do that whenever you get it. So, guys, I am going to wrap up my time here. I really, really appreciate you hanging out. I know we had a lot of people watching across the board, and I appreciate you being rather kind to me. I was super, super nervous, but you guys made it awesome. Will it have some mod support on Steam? Yes. Yes, it will. All of the, everyone will. So guys, I really appreciate you coming in. Again, if you own the game, if you own Rome Total War, you can upgrade for 50% off. That's a really good deal. You can no longer buy the original on Steam. Instead, you have to pay full price for the remaster, but it does include the original Rome collection. All of these changes that you saw here today are across the board. That means on the Barbarian, Invasion, and in Alexander. So all of the different features have been upgraded, which is a really good thing. And then a really, really good shout out, a huge shout out to Farrell for spearheading this whole project and for doing an amazing job bringing this old school game up to date to 4K. Like I said, I'm playing on 1440p and it's working magnificently. So guys, I really, really look forward to showing you guys more. My Twitch channel is down here. HForHavoc is also going to be the same for the YouTube. So if you go to either of them, subscribe and or follow me over there. And there will be more in the future. But outside of that, guys, I am going to go ahead and shut myself off. Again, really, really appreciate you guys hanging out. I am going to be out of here. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to play some music for a minute until it all comes back on and my time is over. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you later.